Hello students, in previous lecture we have studied about the parallel lines and angles made by transversal on two parallel lines, that is corresponding angles, interior angles, alternate interior angles and alternate exterior angles. As well as we have studied about the few important properties related with those angles made by intersecting lines as well as angles made by transversal on two parallel lines. Then today we are going to prove some properties about properties of interior angle or corresponding angles or alternate angles. And all of you have studied the three important properties related with interior angle, corresponding angle and alternate angle made by transversal on two parallel lines. Then we have to prove the first property, that is property of interior angle, which is known as interior angle theorem. See here, if here line L parallel to line M and the transversal, that is T is a transversal which intersects to the line L and line M at two distinct points, then the angles made by that transversal on that of two parallel lines, that is interior angle as well as corresponding angles and alternate angles. Then see here, the angle A and angle B are the interior angles, and here angle C and angle D are also interior angles which is lies on the either side of one side of that transversal. Then from this figure we can prove the interior angle property, that is interior angle theorem. Then see here, if two parallel lines are intersected by transversal, then the interior angles made by transversal on either side of or on one of the side of transversal, that is angle A and angle B are the interior angle formed at right side of the transversal, and angle C and angle D are the interior angles which is formed at only one of the side, that is other side, that is left side of that transversal. On either side of transversal are supplementary. Supplementary means, that is here sum of those two interior angles on one of the side of transversal is 180 degree. Then we have to write the given, that is given here line L parallel line M, and N is that is line N is transversal. Then see here, angle A and angle B are the interior angles on one of the side of that is transversal, and angle C and angle D, which are the interior angles formed at another side of transversal. Then see here, we have to prove the property of interior angle, that is angle A plus angle B is equals to 180, and as well as angle C plus angle D is equals to 180 degree. Then see here, we have to prove that angle A and angle B are supplementary. That means sum of those two angles is 180 degree, or we will prove this property by indirect method. That means see here, there are line L and line M are parallel to each other, whereas line N is transversal. Line N is transversal, and here angle A and angle B are interior angles. Interior angles on one side of transversal. Then see here, there are three possibilities about the interior angle which is lies on either side of the transversal, that is about angle A and angle B. There are three possibilities. See here, one of the possibility, angle A plus angle B is greater than 180 degree. Second possibility, that is angle A and angle B is less than 180 degree. And third possibility, that is angle A plus angle B is equals to 180 degree. Then first of all, we have to consider, that is one, angle A plus angle B is less than, if it is less than 180 degree. Then see here, first of all, we have to consider one of the possibility. If it is true, then according to the Euclid's postulate, angle A and angle B, which are lies on the one side of the transversal, and if the line L and line M are produced on the side of that interior angles, then those lines should intersect to each other. That means if see here angle A and angle B are at right hand side, then according to Euclid's postulate, if those line increases at the right hand side, that line L and line M, then it should intersect at right side if the sum of angle A and angle B is less than 180 degree. According to Euclid's postulate, line L and line M should intersect at the side of angle A and angle B. But see here, but line L parallel to line M. Why? Because in given line L is parallel to line M. That is given. And see here, those two statements, that this statement and this another statements, they are contradictory. That means, therefore, here it is not possible that angle A plus angle B is less than 180 degree, because line L parallel to line M. Then they cannot intersect on the right side of those angle. Therefore, this statement is false. It is impossible. It is impossible. Let this equation number 3. Then similarly, then see here, if here the second possibility is if angle A plus angle B is greater than 180 degree. If it is true, then see here, if angle A and angle C, see here, angle A plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. See here, because those are linear pair of angles. Linear pair of angles. As well as angle B plus angle D is equals to 180 degree. It is also linear pair of angle. Therefore, from those two we can write angle A plus angle C plus angle B plus angle D is equals to 180 plus 180 degree. Then sum of the angle A and angle B is greater than 180 degree. Therefore, here angle C plus angle D is equals to 360 minus angle A plus angle B. Then see here, angle C plus angle D is equals to 360, 180 plus 180, 360 degree. Then angle A plus angle B, that is taken at right hand side. Therefore, here 360 minus angle A plus angle B. There, but here we have considered that angle A plus angle B is greater than 180 degree. That means this value of sum of angle A and angle B is greater than 180. If it is greater than 180, then see here 360 minus, see here 360 minus 180 is 180 degree. And here if 360 minus less than 180 degree, then it is a greater than 180. If 360 minus more than 180 degree, then that subtraction we get the angle less than 180 degree. That means here this value is greater than 180 degree by considering the second possibility. Therefore, this subtraction we get the angle C plus angle D, it should be less than 180 degree, because 360 minus the measurement of angle A and B is greater than 180. Therefore, we have to subtract this value to get here angle C plus angle D is less than 180 degree. Then see here angle C and angle D, sum of angle C and angle D is less than 180. Then angle C and angle D are interior angles. interior angles at left side, at one side of that transversal. Therefore, the line L and line M should intersect to each other at left side, that is of angle C and side of angle C and angle D, according to Euclid's postulate. Therefore, line L and line M will intersect at side of angle C and angle D, but line L parallel to line M, because that is given, line L parallel to line M, which is given, and therefore here the second statement which is considered, angle A plus angle B is greater than 180 degree, it is also impossible. As well as angle C plus angle D, it is 180 degree, it is also impossible. Therefore, here we have to consider that statement number 4. Then see here, from statement 3 and statement 4, it is now clear that angle A plus angle B is equals to 180 degree, because the statement 1, that is angle A plus angle B is greater than 180 degree, it is also impossible. The statement, another statement, that is angle A plus angle B, which is less than 180, it is also impossible according to statement 3. Therefore, from statement 3rd and 4th, that means here angle A plus angle B is less than 180 degree, it is also impossible, as well as angle A plus angle B, it is less than 180 degree, that statement, both statements are impossible. Therefore, here only one statement is remaining, that is angle A plus angle B is equals to 180 degree. That means that is proved by indirect method, as well as we can prove that angle C plus angle D is equals to 180 degree. Similarly, the same method is used to prove that angle C and angle D are also supplementary. That is about the interior angle property, which is made by transversal on two parallel lines, as well as we can also prove the property of corresponding angles, which is made by transversal of two parallel lines. Then see here, we will discuss about the corresponding angle theorem. Let us consider that line L parallel to line M and transversal T intersects to the line L and line M in two distinct points. Then here let us consider angle E, angle C and angle B. Then see the corresponding angles made by transversal on two parallel lines. Two parallel lines are congruent. That means all of you studied about that. The corresponding angle which is made by transversal on of two parallel lines are congruent. That means angle A and angle B are congruent. That means here we have to write the given, that is line L parallel line M and line T is a transversal. T is a transversal which intersects to the line L and line M at two distinct points. Then here angle A and angle B are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. And we have to prove that, that is corresponding angles are congruent. Therefore angle A congruent angle B. Then we have to prove that angle A and angle B are of equal measurement, or angle A and angle B are congruent. Then to prove this property we have to use the property which have already proved. Then see here, we have already proved that the interior angles made by transversal of two parallel lines are supplementary. That means sum of interior angle is 180 degree. Using this property we have to prove that corresponding angles made by transversal on of two parallel lines are also congruent. Then proof is given here, that is see here line L parallel line M and T is line T is transversal. Then here angle A and angle B which are corresponding angles. And here angle C and angle B are interior angles on one side of transversal. Therefore, according to interior angle theorem, angle C plus angle B is equals to 180 degree, because we have already proved that interior angle property, interior angle theorem. Then one more property we have to use here, that is angle A and angle C are linear pair of angles. Therefore angle A plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. Let this equation number 2, because those are linear pair of angles. Then from equation 1 and 2, then see here right hands are same. Therefore we have to write angle C plus angle B is equals to angle A plus angle C. Then see here angle C get cancelled. Therefore here angle B is equals to angle A. That means here angle A congruent angle B. That is the property of corresponding angle is proved here. Similarly, we can prove the alternate angle theorem. Then see here we have to prove the alternate angle property, which is made by transversal of two parallel lines. The alternate angles which are made by transversal, alternate angles made by transversal on two parallel lines are congruent. Let us consider that here A, B and here C. Consider that angle A, angle B and angle C in the diagram, in which line L and line M are parallel to each other, whereas line T is a transversal intersect to the line L and M in two distinct points, and angle A, angle B and angle C is given here. Therefore, we have to write first given, then line L parallel line M and line T is a transversal. Then here angle A and angle C are alternate angles. Therefore, angle A and angle C are alternate angles formed by transversal of two parallel lines. Then we have to prove that angle A congruent angle C. Then angle A and angle C are congruent. We have to prove this property. Therefore, here in the proof we have to write that line L parallel to line M. T, that is line T, is a transversal which intersect to those two lines in two distinct points. Then angle A and angle C are alternate angles. See here, angle A plus angle B is equals to 180 degree. Let this equation number 1, because angle A and angle B are linear pair of angles. Then angle B and angle C, angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. Let this equation number 2, because angle B and angle C are the interior angles made by transversal on two parallel lines which lies on the one side of that transversal, which are supplementary. Here interior angle property. Then from equation 1 and 2, right hand of two equations are same. Therefore, angle A plus angle B is equals to angle B plus angle C. Then angle B get cancelled. Therefore, angle A is equals to angle C. That means here angle A congruent angle C. That is this property of alternate angle theorem is proved here. That is about the properties of interior angles, alternate angles and corresponding angles made by transversal on two parallel lines and their proofs. Then those properties are used to solve the examples from practice set 2.1. You should solve the examples from practice set 2.1, which is based on those properties. Thank you.